Hello everyone, it's Nick Lawson with CDC Take Charge Software, and it's been a while since my last video presentation, but we are starting a new series on our blog at cdctakecharge.wordpress.com that I think you all will find interesting, and that is incorporating xBasic into your form and application design process in Alpha Software. Now, to show you the power of xBasic, we're actually going to step back in time and look at an application that was designed in version 5 of Alpha Software, which is our desktop app for Take Charge software. Now, if you've been following in the blog, you've seen different examples of how this works on the blog. But just as a quick overview, you have direct access to the various modules of the application. You have utilities or action buttons that change and modify based on your choice in your list window. And you have access to the full application by clicking on Take Charge. That's where we want to go. On the Take Charge application, when it pops up, you have a home screen and you have menu options that allow you to navigate to different modules in the application, the most popular ones, as well as action buttons down here for other choices within the application. Now, we can check our emails, we can check our to-dos, we can open our tape calculator, all those type things, and they all work directly in the form, which is pretty cool. We can also look at our clock, which switches over our central view window to a digital clock. Now, what we want to look at is the ActiveX objects in the application. So let's click on Windows Apps, and it brings up our simple utility screen. Here, we can take and navigate folders by simply selecting a folder, and if we select a file, you see the properties for that file over here. So we see the drive size, the free space, what our folder is, the file that's selected, how many file folder or objects are in the folder, the size of the folder, the size of the file selected, and the data last accessed. All cool stuff. Down below, we have what appears to be a tabbed object, but I can tell you it's not, and it's one of the things we'll look at how to do that. That allows you to take and set up key quick launch application objects for 3 major categories that are user definable. If I want to take and see an example of the ActiveX, I click on my Change Viewer pane and I select Media Viewer. Now my viewer pane has changed to be a media viewer, and I can show videos. If I select Halloween and open, I can select any one of these and then tell it to play in the Take Charge player, or I can open it and it'll open in the default media player for an MP3 on your computer. Very cool. Also, if I want to take and see a video, or I'm sorry, an image, then I change my viewer pane again, select image, and then I can select an image over here and it displays. Now I can take and stretch that image, I can make it best fit, or I can show it absolute. Either way. Also, I can take and simply click another image and it automatically redisplays. Very simple, very neat. The other objects over here are our zip viewer and back to our property viewer. See? Now, the other things, once this is application, I don't have to go back to my start menu. I can take and navigate right here. So I can go right to my contacts and select the contact that I want to see. So Nick, and it pops up me and my company. Select go. I have no appointments. And I do have sent emails and personal emails. Now we're not going to open those, but let's change our view over here to a different link by phone number. And if I type in a number, it comes up and finds me again using a different progressive lookup. And again, we'll look at how that's done. Now, if I click on documents, I have a list of documents under that particular link. If I want to take and edit a document, I can do so right here without actually opening the other module. Or if I want to take and view it in the original module, I simply select it in the list and click Open Communication. There it is. Very simple. The same thing goes for I can look at my to-dos and my web list, or I can take and navigate and use the various different search engines for searches. Um, and once I have something in here in the list, if I click my little button, it goes out to the internet and brings up a search for whichever one I chose. Over here you have a list of categories of your web links. You have you, direct access to your note manager, which we were in before, um, and all those type things. Now, on our blog, we will be looking at this entire application and breaking it down into the things that we did back then in version 5. We'll also look at some things that we can now do in version 10 to maybe enhance this, or how we've made changes to our current application, which is basically the progressive upgrade of this application since version 5. So that's it for today, folks. If you think this would be something you'd like to see, come on over to our blog. Once again, that is cdctakecharts.wordpress.com, and follow along in the series. Thanks again for stopping by, and as always, we appreciate your time. Have a great day.